Hello everyone, this is Amity Sensei. Today I'm going to teach you some good ways to study English with your iPad. This tutorial is not only for students but also anyone who wants to brush up on their English skills. And we are going to make the vocab notes I have on the screen. We'll be using an app called Wisdom, an English dictionary app. This app costs around $30, so it's a bit expensive, but I highly recommend it, and I find it a lot more worth it than just getting any English study guide from a bookstore, and it's one of those apps I want everyone to have. But anyway, today we'll be using Wisdom and a note-taking app which can be anything. I'll be using GoodNotes5 today. So using these two apps, I'm going to show you how to make great vocab notes like this in today's video. About the app Wisdom, it's basically a dictionary app. So you basically use it whenever you need to look up some words, and there is a search bar right here. So as you type in something here, it will show you a bunch of different words like this. What's excellent about Wisdom is that you can do all of this offline. With other dictionary apps, you can't really search for words when you don't have Wi-Fi, but since all the words are already included in Wisdom, you can search anything anytime. I just search a word randomly right here. Here at the top, you can check its pronunciation.
Touch. Touch.
Below the search bar, you'll find these tabs. These are idioms and expressions, and if you go next to them, there are some example sentences. What makes Wisdom unique is that it gives you a bunch of these example sentences. Since it doesn't really help when you just look up a word and memorize its definition to be able to actually speak English, and you really need to understand when you can use that word in everyday conversations. And so I find an app like this really great as it gives you lots of examples. But today we are not going to use a dictionary, but some extra features right here. Here on the very right of the tab at the top right here, there is an option labeled Appendix. And as you click on it, in the sidebar on the left, you should see where it says Wisdom Dictionary of Important Words. In the middle right here, there are 4 different ranks, A, B, C, and D. I believe they are divided based on their level of difficulties. So here the rank A will be a middle school level, and the rank B will be a high school level, and so on. And I find this extremely useful, especially the ones in rank A. These are pretty much all the words middle schoolers should know. And here you can see a list of must-learn words all in one glance. There are about 1,305 words in rank A only, but just by going through the words in this rank A, you can pretty much master all the words necessary for everyday English conversations. So for those who are studying English and anyone who wants to be able to speak English, it might be a good idea to memorize these words in rank A. And this is actually the highlight of today's video. Knowing this, we are now going to make our notes. We want to open our note-taking app, so go back to the home screen and search GoodNotes5 in the search bar. You can use other apps as well. Now, while pressing and dragging the app, go back to the home screen again and open Wisdom from earlier. Then we'll open it on split view or slide over. Now we have Wisdom on the left and GoodNotes5 on the right. So now we are going to create new notes on GoodNotes5 on the right. We'll make them portrait this time, so set portrait right here. For the layout, we are going to go with thick lines called wide width. Now we'll go on to the list of rank A in Wisdom. Pick any words you don't know and write them out on GoodNotes5. So we can write down the word, its meaning, and then one example sentence on the right. It can be a hassle to write example sentence all by hand, so we are going to copy and paste some text. We've got many example sentences here on the left, so just find the ones you like with your finger or Apple Pencil, press and hold them to select the text. As you keep holding like this, a copy option should appear like this. So tap it, long press and hold it on GoodNotes, and then select Paste. This way you can easily paste your example sentence here on GoodNotes. You can change the position as well as the size and the color of text. They can be done in the text tab right here. Right now my text is a bit too long, so I will set the font size 11 and move on. As you set your font size, there should be an option that says Save as a default at the bottom right here. And once you save it, you can type in text with the same font size from next time, so make sure to save it as a default. There are also times when one word has several meanings, like this word figure as an example. It can mean number, form, pose, to think, to calculate, to save, etc. It's got a bunch of meanings. And in cases like this, just write them down one by one for each line. And as you include an example for each meaning, it makes it easier for you to remember. With this word remember, it has meanings like keep in mind of something, recall something from the past, and also do something without forgetting. And depending on its meaning, the grammar can change slightly. And Wisdom explained all these things really well. And they're explained details right here in this box. This is also super helpful. And you could take a screenshot and paste this on your notes as well. Let me try and take one right now. Swipe from the right with your Apple Pencil to take a screenshot and just outline the part you want to have. You could just save it as a picture, but this time select copy in the share tab at the top right. And as you do that, long press on GoodNotes 5 like we did earlier to paste the screenshot image on the notes. This is super useful, so please keep it in mind. You don't have to save them in Camera Roll, so just copy and paste them on any note-taking apps. This works with other apps too. Alright, I'm done with writing down the words. I just want to change the color on this meaning section written in Japanese. So to do that, we are going to outline the part with a lasso tool like this. Just outline the part you want to change, press it, and then click on color to change the color like this. I actually find it easier to write everything in black in the beginning and change the color to black all in once. It makes things easier and it's more efficient that way, so that's what I always do. But you can do this however you like. Alright, that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I make videos on tips and hacks on iPads, so please do that too. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye!